Hello, Tarot friends. This is Ultraviolet Morgan, and I am here to do an unboxing first look flip through the well-known Archetypes deck and guidebook by Kim Crayons. Now I'm a little frustrated. You might hear it in my voice because this is the third time I've attempted this, and for some reason it just cut off the first time, and it cut off, and it said it saved it, but I couldn't find it. And then the second time it cut off, and then it was just started filming like only 17 seconds. So I have all this lost footage. So unfortunately, this is not my first time. Not gonna be the first time looking through the cards. However, so it comes in this sort of sleeve, and every time I see this, I think it's like lipstick or something, but it's actually a candle. Just see if I can sort of. Okay, so there you can see it's a candle. And I knew that lipstick didn't make sense, but that's what I kept seeing when I looked at it. Anyway, so it has this, and it's a sleeve, and it slides out. But I've already taken it off because it's quite snug. And the second time I did it, I had a hard time. So when you do turn it, then there's this little open door, and then you actually have this thing that might help you pull on it. I don't know, but I have decided to cheat and to keep this off and just slide it off just like that. So here's the box with this diamond on the front and this beautiful pink and orange watercolor kind of look to this box. Stunning box, stunning presentation. It's really gorgeous. And like I said, the little door opens, and this opens, and then you have the accept all, reject none, and then the book comes out, and it's quite a meaty guidebook, and there's a lot of stuff in here that I will be wanting to look through and study. And then of course there's a description of all the cards, but I don't want to look at the cards, and they're not full color, they're black and white, and which I think is fine. You have the cards, so I don't know why people are so stuck on it. Is beautiful, but to me it just takes up a lot of space when I already have the cards. So I don't really mind if there's just a little thumbnail, or just enough to help me find it is good for me. So here's the Archetypes Guidebook, and I'm gonna try to move this down and see if this will work. Okay. I'm just having a really hard time filming today, and I had a better view from up high, but then I had a really hard time reaching around, so I can just move the guidebook out of the way now. Sorry guys, I've done this 3 times now, and I'm just so frustrated. So then the cards come out, and you get this, it's like a little hat box. That's what it really reminds me of. And then when you open this, now when the whole thing together was wrapped in plastic, and I pulled the plastic off, and there was no more plastic. So once I got into here, these didn't have any plastic. I was relieved to not have to open any more plastic. Just want to make sure I'm still filming. Okay. So here's, see if I can set this up a little higher. So here's the inside. Oops. Whoa. Here we go. Girls, what's my weakness? This has a pearl, and this has a diamond, and then on the back you have a diamond and sort of a cosmic kind of thing. So I'm going to scooch that over to the side, and we're going to look at the book. We're going to look at the cards. Okay. Sorry, guys. The first archetype is the mother, which, honestly, that is the first archetype, isn't it? The mother is the first thing that we know when we come into this world, the first thing that we're aware of when we are incarnated, and in fact, even before we're born, we know the mother. Even if she dies giving birth to us, even if she gives us up the moment that we're born, she's the first thing we know, because we know her from the inside. Then we have the father, and there's the dark tree, and then the light tree is really kind of neat. I like that. We know this father, the mother and the father are both represented in the tarot, because these are timeless archetypes that we are all very familiar with. So the mother we find in the Journey, can you turn that down a little bit, please? The Empress and the Emperor, we have those. Okay, so then we have the Starborn, which is new to me. I guess in a way it could be like the Fool, even though it's number 3. The Starborn. I'm interested in finding out more about that. Then we have the Eternal Child, and I love this one. And when I first saw this, it just sucked me right in. I was like, okay, so this is my favorite card so far. Out of the whole 4 cards, this is my favorite. Then we have the Orphan. So the Orphan is a powerful archetype, and we see it in almost all of our stories. The main character is either an orphan or, tends to feel alone, tends to feel like they're searching for something, more. Or maybe they're searching for their origins, in a way. Luke Skywalker starts out, he's being raised by his aunt and uncle. We don't know anything about his parents. And then his aunt and uncle are murdered, so he goes on his quest as an orphan. Harry Potter starts off as an orphan. He's the boy who lived. You have Hercules and Superman, who are orphaned. They're raised by people who love them and take care of them, but just aren't, don't have the answers that they're looking for, because they're not where they come from. So they have that orphan sort of energy as well. Then we have the Mentor, and this one makes me think of the Hierophant, because a lot of Hierophant cards, I think the Mentor was the first concept, the first archetype that I felt like I could really work with the Hierophant, where I could sort of stand the Hierophant as a mentor. And I do think that the Mentor is an owl in Kim Kranz's Wild Unknown Tarot. So this, I'm going to have some tarot bias for a lot of cards for a while. It's just the way it's going to be. The Poet. This one's really stunning to me and amazing. We have this glowing orb, and we have these black clouds. We have this really mysterious thing happening with these birds and these hands that are holding this crystal ball. And it's kind of, like the Oracle of Delphi kind of gives me that feeling. And then with all of the birds, it also, gave me that sort of feeling, like crows. So then we have the Maiden, and this one I really like, because this definitely has a lot of feminine imagery going on.